Tonight on Fox News, a Southland community takes aim against potentially dangerous condoms. It's a move that could have national ramifications. We'll tell you what's behind the action.
And is this hot dog vendor showing off a little too much fun? We'll tell you why some people don't relish her attire. Tonight at 10.
Turn off the light and turn on the night. There's nowhere to be but here. You're tuned into Night Games. It's Night Games, and here's the man who never goes to sleep, Jeff Martyr.
Night Games. Woo. Hi. Thanks so much. Okay, that's enough. Boy, if all elevator operators looked like that, nobody would take the stairs. I'm here with 6 hot singles on Night Games. It's the late night party where guys and girls decide amongst themselves who is the most desirable. Tonight, we're all gonna meet each other in the first impression round, which we don't rate. Then, you're gonna rate each other on honesty and then sensuality. And whoever has the highest score at the end of the game will choose the object of their affection for a romantic dinner at Wolfgang Puck's Spago restaurant in West Hollywood. Should be a great evening. Okay. That's a lot of fun. We love this. Okay. Let's make some first impressions. Now, tonight, you're going to describe each other to yourselves, to the group, as a weather condition that gives us some insight as to who you are. And let's start with Kelly.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I would have to say I'm like a hurricane because I'm hot and stormy and bad.
Hot and stormy and bad. Okay. Kenny?
I would say I'm a warm summer night with a clear sky and a cool breeze.
Okay, thank you, Kenny. Michelle?
A clear, hot, sunny day followed by a stormy night.
A clear, hot, sunny day followed by a stormy night. Everyone knows themselves so well as a weather condition. I'd be going, can I cheat? Peter?
I'm a black Hawaiian inky night with occasional volcanic eruptions.
He said it. I didn't say that. I just pointed to him. Stacy, describe yourself, please, as a weather condition.
I'm a foggy morning with a hot afternoon and steamy night.
Oh. Whoa. And she's got the voice to prove it. Last but not least, Chris, a weather condition?
I'm a foggy evening with a storm brewing just off the coast.
Just off the coast. Okay, that's what the first impression round is all about. And when we come back, you're going to hear things you've never heard on TV. Trust me. See you in a moment. We're back. I bet you knew that because the commercials are gone. In this round, we dare you to be honest. You're going to rate each other on a 1 through 10 scale. 10 for the most honest answer. You ready to play?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's start, please, with Kelly. Read that aloud and answer that as honestly as you can.
In spite of women's equality, what are some things you still want a man to do for you? Be honest. Well, I'd like a man to just dote on my every command and just pay so much attention to me that I could just be happy forever.
Okay, so in spite of women's equality, you don't want it.
No.
Okay, let's punch in your answers 1 through 10, and please press enter. See how she did. Little low, Peter. You couldn't go any lower than that in 0 points. Why did you not go for that?
Well, I don't know. She probably wouldn't. A guy would treat her honest like that, and she'd probably just smash him to the ground.
Oh, okay. Okay. Kenny.
Tell us about the last time a woman made you cry. Well, I went on vacation to Holland with my buddies, and one night I was coming home back to the hotel, and I was just standing out there by myself, and this girl came walking by with her parents, and I looked right at her. She looked at me, and we just were
Kenny,
eye
it's
to
a
eye.
half-hour show.
And all of a sudden, she kept walking by, and she just kept looking at me, and I knew I would never see her again. And I just
Two
started to
ships
cry.
that passed passed in the Holland night. Hey, now he's being honest. Well, just go on how honest do you think he was, not how lame the story was. Because you kind of welled up a little bit. I thought he was being honest. Unfortunately, I'm not playing. We need you to punch in your score, Kelly, and press enter. There you go. Thanks for playing. Stacy didn't buy it at all.
Fantasy Island story.
Uh-oh. Michelle.
Confess to a couple of erotic fantasies you have that worry you a little bit.
Oh. This should be good. We like questions like this. This is why we stay up late.
I guess most of my fantasies have to do with being overpowered, tied down, and just having a man have his way with me.
Okay. That's one for those of you keeping score at home. Another fantasy?
Having that done with like 2 or 3 men at a time, like two or three of like my favorite men throughout the years.
Oh, kind of like a best of.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's all rate Michelle, please, on a scale of 1 through 10 and lock in your answers. Okay, you did pretty well, except for Kenny. You gave her a point for each of the guys she was with. Okay.
My turn, huh? How come you're not married? Well, I'm not married because I'm real picky, and I'm searching for a princess that I can help, or that will help me build a castle and raise our kingdom and treat me like a king.
Ah, I like that. Man looking for a soulmate. What did we think of his answer? 1 through 10, please. Everyone come up there. Kenny and Chris.
Oh, come on.
Hey, kissing up. He's kissing up.
Mine was kissing up and yours wasn't?
Hey, get the hoses. Something's happening here. Okay, this is the honesty round. This is why it's so important. Stacy?
When it comes to love play, do you prefer to control the games or be controlled, and why? I like this question. This is good.
So do we.
It seems like in every aspect of my life, I'm the controller in my job and with my friends and whatever. So when it comes to love play, I definitely like to be controlled. I like a man who will really come in and take charge. Volunteers?
And that address is, okay, let's all rate Stacy, please, on her honest answer in the honesty round. Please punch and enter. There you go. It's kind of like being on the Enterprise, and you can balance your checkbooks a little later on. Okay, Chris, last but not least in the honesty round.
Give the other two guys honest and heartfelt reasons why they are less attractive to women than you are.
All right. Now, this is not an easy task, but watch and see how honest he can be.
Peter, there's a little too much this fairy tale princess castle stuff. It just sounds like serious codependency to me. And I think it'd be a little more attractive if it were a little more real. You need to be a little more real in your attitude.
You're a little more real.
Yeah. And
as far as Kenny, what about Kenny?
Kenny, there's 2 ships passing in the night seems a little bit too wishy-washy as far as the romance goes. I think I would have, if you had been more out there, go get him. At least talk to her.
Okay, now, why are you better looking or better than us?
Yeah.
I would go to Holland and have a wonderful time if I'm going to cry about it.
Looked at you.
Okay. Like I said, this is not an easy thing to do. Let's all try to rate Chris on his honesty and not your initial gut instinct. Where did I get this from? Hello, Chief. It's Max. Okay, are the answers in? All right, then. That ends the honesty round. If we can we punch up the totals, please? And see how everyone did, ending that particular round. And Stacy, with 42 points, has the lead at tonight's ultimate love object. But that can change very easily when we turn up the heat for our sensuality round. See ya right after this message. Bye, boys and girls. Round, you're going to expose your sensuality. And we're going to rate each other this time on a 1 through 20 scale. Sensuality equals points. And in this show, points equals pernts. Okay, we're going to start with Chris and go the other way.
You are Crazy Swayze, the dirty dancing instructor. The girl you select from the group has hired you to teach her a couple of your most sensual moves.
Okay.
Go.
All right, who will that be?
Michelle looks like she...
Okay.
Michelle.
Chris, Michelle, join me, center floor, center stage. It's all fake, you know. Okay, you're Crazy Swayze. This is the sensuality round. We know you got it inside of you, as sexy as you can make it. And go.
By the rules, live by the law. Emotions preconceived can lead to unknown madness. Let it go, let it free your body, let it move so. Let it go, we are made, we are not born. Let it go, let it free your body, let it move so. Let it go,
Okay. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Michelle. Come on back. We need to vote 1 through 20. Punch in your scores, please. Okay, we're rating now on 1 through 20. 20 for the most sensuous. Lock in your scores, please. Okay, has everyone voted? Stacy? Okay, thanks. Peter is getting a little bit of revenge here. All right, Stacy, this is your task.
Select one of our savage beasts and soothe him with a sensual 30-second solo on your love flute.
No, here's that love flute. You can buy it at any 5 and dime love flute section. Okay, who's it going to be?
I'm going to choose Chris.
Okay, there you go. We know what we've got inside of you. Let's see you blow it out as sensual as you can. Okay, let's all take a cigarette break now. Vote 1 through 20 for sensuality. I've lost the ability to speak in English after that. Thank you all. Okay, Chris was enthralled. Yeah, I would assume it did. People at home going, can we get the home version of that particular stunt? Peter.
With your new bride in your arms, pause for 30 seconds in the threshold of your honeymoon suite and give her a sensual description of what pleasures await.
Okay, honeymoon eve, who's that's going to be?
Kelly.
Okay, let's find Kelly. Peter, join me here. And I'm not wearing this, so Kelly, put this on. I refuse to cross-dress, and I don't care how late at night it is. It's your honeymoon. Put it on your head.
I don't know.
You don't know how?
No, I don't know.
Here you
I've
go.
never been
I
married.
don't know. Like this. No, of course not. Stand there. That's perfect. That's you. Okay, I'm going to be splitting, so you need to make this as sensuous as possible. This is your honeymoon eve. You're going to pick her up and carry her across the threshold and talk sweet nothings to her.
Can we get going with this?
Yes, you can. Go ahead.
Come here, baby. Forget that, darling. That doesn't even matter. Miss Kelly, what we're going to do this evening is going to be something that we'll remember for the rest of our lives. And you're never going to want to do it with anybody else. It's going to make you wake up in the morning knowing you've been with a man who really, really loves you. And you're really going to know it, too.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Peter. Go in and punch in your scores. Score again, 1 through 20. This was almost more hassle than it was worth. And Chris, you were there for part of the honeymoon. You kind of helped out a little bit. The bellhop. You owe him a few bucks. Okay, thanks for your scores. Michelle.
Call one of the guys on the phone and in your most sensual voice, lure him into coming over tonight.
Okay. Look what I just happened to have.
Oh, my God.
How did that work out? Who are you going to call?
I'll call Kenny.
Okay, Kenny, there you go. Speed dialing, so there's no need to dial.
Okay.
As sensuous as you can. Try to get him to come over, beginning now. Hello.
Hi. I just was really having a hard time going to sleep, and I thought I might take a long, hot bath to relax me and make me ready for bed. And I thought it'd be really nice if you could stop by the store and get a bottle of wine and some whipped cream, and we'll get dirty and then clean off together. What do you say? Want to come over?
I'm on my way, baby.
Yeah, thank you. Well done. Punching your scores. Score 1 through 20. Yikes! It's the bat phone. Yeah, everyone wants to get on that. And enter. Okay, thanks. All high scores except for Kelly. You think you would have made it just a little bit sexier?
Maybe.
Okay, almost a monosyllabic answer. Kenny, your particular task in the sensuality round.
You're on a photo shoot for Playgirl magazine in a secluded forest. Choose a girl to be your photographer. Please her by striking at least 4 of your most sensual poses.
Okay. We've got the forest. Now all we need is a photographer. Who's that's going to be?
Stacy.
Okay, Stacy it is. Join us over here in the forest section. Stacy, you'll be photographing him in his natural state. We need at least 4 sexy poses. Try to make it as sensual as you can.
He still has his clothes on.
He still does have his clothes on. Remember, it's not cable. Okay. And begin. Lock in your votes, please, 1 through 20. You know, there was a telephoto lens on that thing.
Needed one.
Okay. Peter's still angry at him. Chris, what happened?
I was laughing too hard, just didn't do it.
I was laughing so hard I forgot to punch in the 1 first.
Yeah.
Okay, Kelly, this is your little task. Read it aloud.
Give the man of your choice a lipstick tattoo on his cheek.
Okay, who's that going to be?
Peter.
Okay, Peter, join us center stage. We do everything down here.
I don't
Come
have
over
any.
here. Oh, I have lipstick. She goes, I don't have any lipstick.
Right cheek.
Here, borrow
Right
mine.
cheek or left cheek?
Let's do
Oh,
this
these.
cheek. Okay, why don't you come over here so we all can see it at home. A sensuous tattoo. Remember, this is big points in the sensuality round. 1 through 20, begin now.
Starry, starry night. Paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills. Sketch the trees and the daffodils.
Are we done?
Catch the breeze
Okay.
and the winter chill.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Peter. Peter, let me see what that looks like. Okay. Something about the New York Knicks. Please score her a scale of 1 through 20 on the sensual tattoo. With lipstick, Stacy, you gave her 3. Peter, 19. Why a 3?
I would have done it much different.
What would you have, what would you have done?
I think I would have done maybe the lipstick on my lips and then maybe
It's right on
tried
the cheek, though.
putting an actual lip tattoo on your cheek.
I see. Okay, well, he does have another cheek. All right, that's it for sensuality, and that, unfortunately, is the end of the game. And now, ladies and gentlemen, hurts to talk like that, winning the date to Spago Restaurant, the hottest, most desirable single at this party is Michelle with 125 points. Congratulations, Michelle. Okay, why don't you sit right here? Have a seat. We have time for you to ask 3 of our bachelors 3 separate questions to help you focus in on who wants to be your date. That's all I'm trying to say. Let's start with Chris.
Chris, if you took me out to dinner and you really liked me, where would you take me after dinner?
Off the coast to an island.
Ooh, a good answer. I think he's lying, but it's a good answer.
Can we rate him on that?
Yeah, Peter?
Peter, do you give a good back rub?
I think the most excellent was we used lotion, really get into it the whole, like a 3-hour cruise, you might say.
Wow. The skipper, too. Kenny?
Let's see. How do you feel about licking a woman's toes?
Well, if they're your toes, I'd love to lick them.
Yikes. These are the politically correct answers. Okay, Michelle, who do you choose to take on your date?
Can I take them all?
No, you can't. It's just one.
I'll take Kenny.
Kenny, congratulations. Come on up. Michelle, come meet Kenny down here. Okay, you're both going to Spago. I'm Jeff Martyr saying if you're going to sleep, have a good sleep. If you're going to bed, have a great time. We'll see you soon. Congratulations to you both.
If you're 18 years or older, single, a resident of Southern California, and you'd like to stay up real late and play some night games with the big kids, call Jamie between the hours of 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., Monday through Friday.